Hey, what's up YouTube? Klay Morris here, and have we got a lot to talk about today. But before we get into all that, I wanted to run this by you right here. Tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking about starting a new series. It's gonna go something like this. I get shot in the back by some turd camper, just like that, right? See him? Looking at him all camped out on trimmer. Well, here's what I wanna do. I wanna put a countdown timer on how long it takes for me to get back to that turd and destroy him. What do you think about that? Could I make a series of videos out of that? If I did, would you watch them? Would you like them? Would you love them? Just let me know. And if you got a title for it, something you think I should call this if I end up doing this, let me know in the comments, because I'm really thinking about doing this as a new series to try to have some fun and liven up the game a little bit. I'm not even sure the guy, well, yes, I do know the guy's still here because I've already edited this. There he was. Yep, got the kill. The teabag, it's done. But enough of that right now. Let's get this show started. Well, all right, here we go. So today, we're not here to talk about campers and camping, although there are plenty of those in this video and a lot of dogs. But no, today we are here to talk about this magical number. Yep. 5,000. Klay Morris hit the 5,000 sub mark on Wednesday. Can you believe it? Well, much of that was in large part to a video of mine that's running on Thunder's gaming channel right now. If you found my channel because of that, well, welcome and thanks to Thunder. I really appreciate that. That's kind of a lot of what I want to talk about today. You saw the title, How to Get 5,000 Subs the Klay Way. Well, I'm going to pass along some of the things that helped me get to the 5,000 mark today, and I hope that helps you out. I'm really not going to talk a lot about the gameplay, but it is worth checking out. There's some funny things that happen and a great ending, if I do say so myself. So I got started making videos 2.5 years ago, the summer of 2011. Now, if you would have told me back then, Klay, in January of 2014, you're going to have 5,000 subs. You know what I would have done? I would have punched you in the face, slapped your mom, and kicked your dog. I would have been pissed off at that because I thought this was going to be so easy. 5,000 subs in 2.5 years. Hey, that's nothing to sneeze at, but it's not spectacular. It's nothing great, but I appreciate it by all means, but it's not the number that I had envisioned way back in the day because I thought I had an editing background. I knew how to edit. I can usually speak in complete sentences, and I just knew I could do some better videos than what I was seeing out there. I think I do that in some certain ways, but here's the results. I'm just now reaching the 5,000 sub mark. It took me 2.5 years to do that. So what can you do, man? So how did I do it? Well, regardless, I still got to that 5,000 mark, and a lot of it was just plain luck, a lot of networking. Going back to 2011, I had about 300 subs, and I started doing camper cams. People like those. And I got noticed by a YouTuber, female gamer, if you will, FD chick. She saw my camper. Look at this dog. Jesus Christ. She saw my camper cams, liked them, and did a video including me in it. I didn't know anything about it, talking about YouTubers you should check out, and I was one of them. Well, I woke up one day and I had a whole bunch of new subs, and I couldn't figure it out, and I tracked down her video, and that was awesome. So I got a lot of luck from that. That really helped get me going. Look at this turd camping out on the steps with a wolf. My God, how am I going to beat that? All right, back to the topic at hand. Sorry, I get so distracted when I watch these guys. I can't even look up. I just got to look away from the screen while I talk here. So during this time, though, I really started getting into theater mode, really helped out my camper cams, picked up the production value, much in part to a guy by the name of Mr. Blackout. I started talking with him because he had some great tutorials out there that really helped me, and he became a YouTube friend. We talked with each other on Skype, and well, it turns out one thing led to another. He was with Yaush. I ended up getting partnered with Yaush because of his recommendations. So life was good back in late 2011. But like I also said, there's been a lot of luck involved. Chris Smoove, you might have heard of him. He liked my camper cam, the movie video. And if you haven't seen that, please check it out. I think you'll like it. And that of course, was worth hundreds and hundreds of subs. But you're probably asking, Clay, what if I don't get a big-time Hubert to like my videos? Well, there's not much you can do about it. You just got to keep plugging along. You know, like I said, network with other people, you know, on YouTube, Twitter. Find something you have in common with them. Collaborate on videos, dual comms. Just talk to each other. Get to know people. I'm doing that now even. There's some smaller subs that, or some smaller channels with me right now that I'm communicating with, and you know, we've gotten to know each other and play games together, and might even do some dual comms together. So I follow a lot of people on Twitter. Spread the word about your videos on Twitter. That's common knowledge. So, but also, like I did with Thunder, submit your video to a community channel. You don't know what's going to happen. I did that with a video on Wicked Shrapnel's Sub Sunday. That was very helpful. I got a big bump in subs from that. Did that recently with Thunder, like I mentioned before, and that the sub surge from that put me past the 5,000 mark. You know, but there's also an argument against that. A lot of people will say, well, bigger channels are making money off your videos. Well, that's true, they are. But at the same time, they're giving you exposure that you never, ever would have gotten before. And you almost can't put a price on that. You know, it doesn't kill me to put a video on someone else's channel and run that video on my channel as well. Or maybe a different version of it. That's what I did with the video I did on Thunder's channel. I used the same clips, but I reworked it for my channel. So, but keep working on quality. I really stress that, and if you mess up on a track, man, go back and fix it. I try to do that most of the time. Look, watch out, dog. I almost killed my own dog there. I try to do that most of the time. You know, if you're bored with your video, more than likely, so are your subs, or so are potential subs. So don't put out a video unless you feel it's perfect, okay? Or close as you think you're gonna get. I really stress quality over quantity, but that also leads to one of the most frustrating things about this for me. I've put out videos that I have just busted my ass on. Camper Cam the movie, another one called In Search of Black Ops 2. I use some real video in those. Please go back and check those and let me know what you think about those. If you do anything today, just give those a look. I busted my ass on those and got very little in return in terms of views. So as hard as you might try, sometimes the views just aren't there. I've probably finished with 9 or 10K on those, but they've been out for 2 years now. So not much you can do, but I'm gonna keep plugging at it. I hope I was able to pass along a few tips to you guys. Meanwhile, these dogs in this video, man, they tore me up. But you know what? Good old Claymores, he got the last laugh. Sick 'em, Riley. Get on him, boy. Oh yeah, watch this. Not one. Turn around. Oh yeah, 2 kills. How's that for an ending kill cam? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope I was able to pass along some tips to you. And thanks to all the new subs.